What's up, Browns fans? Nathan Zegura here, and it is time to reveal some Madden ratings brought to you by EA with our players. And we're going to kick it off with double deuces, number 22, rookie Grant Delpit. So is this something that you have, thought about for a long time, that I'm actually going to be in Madden? I'm actually going to be able to use myself, Grant Delpit, in this game?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I know that they do the rookies kind of bad. So we're going to see how bad it is right now. But, I'm looking forward to improving that throughout the season.
All right, we're going to get into it. Before we get into it, we'll end with the overall, but we'll jump into, I'll give you a couple of categories, and we'll give you some people to compare against and see maybe, where you think you should line up. We're going to start with speed. You know how speed is in Madden. It's a very important skill. Your speed rating. Where do you think you should be speed-wise?
Yeah, that's tough because I didn't run the 40 at the combine or anything like that. So, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe probably like a high 80s, I would say. High 80s.
You're good at this.
Just because I didn't run the 40. The
88, which is a very good speed rating in this game. Now, I want to ask you, where do you think that compares to two of your former teammates and now current teammates, Greedy Williams and Jacob Phillips? Should you be as fast as Greedy?
Way more than Jacob and less than Greedy. Way more than Jacob.
All right, so this is you're 88, Greedy 93, Jacob Phillips 84.
Yeah. All right.
Would you say you're a guy? Would you say you're a guy who gets tired out on the field, or do you think you're a 60-minute man? You just go all game long.
No, I think that I don't need any rest when it comes to drives and stuff like that. So definitely have stamina. I hope my stamina is not low because that wouldn't add up.
All right, so in fact, your stamina is 91, seventh best on the entire Cleveland Browns team. So they figured that out on tape, that you fly around at the end of the game just like you did at the beginning. All right. Strength. Now, strength, this is a tough one. DBs don't typically get respect. I see a lot of strength there. I've seen the pipes. But let's just ask, we'll go again. In relation to Greedy and Jacob, how do you feel like Madden should have handled out strength?
In relation to Greedy and Jacob, I would say that I'm stronger than Greedy in the game, in real life too as well. Jacob, I think Jacob has me on that one, so I would say I'm in the middle of those two guys.
You're good at this. Your strength rating is 60. Greedy, 60. I think it's going to go up next year. Don't worry about that. That's not going to go up, but I'm going to take you from that one to something that's going to make you feel much better. Strength 60 for you, 54 for Greedy, 73 for Jacob. So right in the middle, as you said, right in the middle.
Yeah, then it needs to be a little higher.
All right, I'm going to save the real good one for you because I think you're going to be pretty pumped about it. All right, tackling. So much made about your tackling, right? Did Madden buy into that hype, or do you think they're going to show you some respect here? And again, think about it for yourself, but also relative to Greedy, and then of course the SEC's leading tackler.
I think that Madden's going to give into the hype. I don't think they're going to give me the quite respect. I think I'm going to have to go improve it and improve through the season. But in respect to Greedy and Jacob, I was going to say I'm probably in the middle because Jacob leading tackler in the SEC last year, if I'm not mistaken. And so I think
you are not.
Got that one. Yeah, I think he got that one.
All right, so they gave you a 59. Outrageous. Did they watch the national championship? Did they watch the BCS at all? 59. 59.
Hey.
But better than Greedy, so you can tell him that. 56 for Greedy, 85 for Jacob Phillips, which is a very high number for a rookie, by the way. That's a very high number.
Yeah, it's huge.
All right, when it comes to hops, you, Greedy, who has better hops?
I think we're about the same, to be honest.
All right, do you think they're going to respect your jumping ability? Do you think you're going to get a high number? Where do you think you're going to come out in leaping ability? By the way, look at his arms, folks. Look at the vascularity there. We're talking about 60 on strength. Outrageous.
That's outrageous. That's outrageous, folks. But
all right, jumping,
I would say about the same as Greedy. They might give it to Greedy just because he's a corner, but definitely more than Jacob. But I would probably say like a low 80s.
Okay. 89 for you.
Hey.
89. They're respecting the hops. Greedy 86. So you've got that one over Greedy as well. All right. Who has the best hands now out of the LSU guys? Where do you think your catch rating should be? If they throw the ball, by the way, I saw all the interceptions he had in college. I mean, we know you can take the football away. Your hands, though, they've got you, Greedy, Jacob. You and Greedy pretty close. Where do you think you should be for hands?
No, I think that, I think the ball just kind of finds us, LSU guys. So I think that when the ball comes, we're going to make the play. So we all have great hands, saying that. I would say that we'll give it to Greedy just because his name is Greedy and he gets a lot of interceptions. The ball tends to find him a lot. But I think I'm right under Greedy. So,
all right, so they gave Greedy 70.
70?
You 69.
Oh, wow.
Outrageous. Wow. And Jacob, 56.
They really think we can't catch.
Listen, they're tough on rookies. But here you go. I told you that there was going to be one where you were going to get a lot of respect. So, and you tackling, we didn't like that number. That's going to come up next year. Hit power. Hit power is a big stat in this game. That's how you force the fumbles, the truck stick, and then you go ahead and hit him with the big boom, hit stick, take him out. Hit power, where should you be? Are you one of the hardest hitters on the Cleveland Browns? Are you one of the hardest hitters coming into the league this year?
Hey, look, I can only talk so much. I could talk as much as I want, but we're going to see when it comes to the season. Hopefully we have one. But, yes, to answer your question.
Grant Delpit, they gave you an 85 for hit power. That is third best on the team. Only behind.
That's decent. That's decent. We're going to get better.
And that's third best on the team. Only Carl Joseph, who is known as a big-time hitter, and Sheldon Richardson are ahead of you on hit power. That's it on the whole team. That's a big one. That's strong. So I don't see how you can hit so hard if your strength's only a 60. Something just doesn't make sense to me.
Something doesn't add up. Yeah, look, maybe. I don't know. All
right. So that's what we went through. You were pretty much in line. Again, your best attributes were obviously speed, acceleration, jumping, stamina, hit power. Basically saying you're a darn good athlete. So that's good. So we get now to the moment of truth. And now they're very tough on the overall. The overall is a tough number.
Yeah.
Overall for you, Grant Delpit, as a rookie, 72, which is actually solid. That should put you in the gold range. 72 should be in the gold. It's tough for rookies out there. It's tough.
Oh, 72.
You want more than that? You know the best thing, though? Do you play Ultimate Team at all?
Yes, I do.
All right, so when you go out and you ball out and you're one of the stars of the week, guess what? They release a new card, and new card's probably going to be, 91.
Hey.
That's what we're looking for.
That's what we're looking for. They did me bad with some stats, but, we can always get better. Looking forward to improving that every week, and let's get to it.
How cool, though, is it going to be to play Grant Delpit, to finally be able to put, you're in Madden. All your boys you grew up with, they go, oh, we're the Browns. Oh, I'm going to be Grant Delpit.
It's going to be good. I'm only going to be a 72 to start off with, so I might tell them to wait a couple weeks before they start playing with me.
Let me tell you something. The arrow's pointing up, young man. The arrow is pointing up. You won't be a 72 for long.
Right.
Well, Grant, we appreciate you being with us here for the Madden ratings reveal. He had no idea. That was it. You saw his natural reactions there. Look for the big hits, obviously. Madden's expecting him to hit power. We're going to get that strength worked on. We're going to get the tackling worked on. And, folks, that overall sky high at the end of this year. Grant, thanks for being with us, brother.
Yeah, appreciate it.